Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat and today we are going to pro the SE Cody Rhodes. They both have their 100 games, they both have their 100 levels, and they both have their 15 variants. So let's go ahead and combine these. Of course we need to remove this one from the deck, of course, so that we can actually combine them. I think I'm going to use this image. I was really a fan of this one initially, but I've kind of went more onto this one, so this is the one we're going to go with. Let's go ahead and combine and see what the pro animation looks like. I'm not sure what to expect from this, because it is just a title belt, so I'm not expecting there to be much movement in the background. But yes, let's go ahead and combine. It was a little bit slow on that one, but there we go, there's the pro animation. So it's got a lot more light to it. You actually see a shine coming off the UWU Championship, that is the Undisputed WWE Universal Championship as well. You get a lot more kind of glowing coming from the center point here. There's also a bit of shine around the little down arrow as well. So it's pretty cool, it's really, really nice looking. I wasn't expecting too much in terms of animation, so this is actually more than what I was expecting. So let's go ahead and go to trainable. We're going to lock down that Cody Rhodes, and let's see how far we can go with it. So that would be 82 levels with the Royal Rumble 24 Cody Rhodes. We can get him up to level 100. If we just use everything, does that make, well, it would be max level. Let's see. Do you have anything else here? Aha. Okay, let's see how much we can get away with not using. So we can use that to train up a few other cards. Aha, there we go. So there we go. That is the maximum level there. And let's see. Oh my goodness, look at those stats. That's taking a little bit of a while, so let's just skip that. But there we go. So from weakest up to strongest, we have power is 2,117. Speed is 2,135. Toughness is 2,271, and charisma is a whopping 2,469. My goodness, that is gigantic. And Crossroads gives plus 161 to toughness and to charisma as well. And let's use the rest of this on, well, how close is, oh, the fusion chamber's done as well. Let's go ahead and claim this. So this is our first ever WrestleMania 40. Oh, it's Nia Jax. That's very, very cool indeed. Our first ever WrestleMania 40 fusion. We're going to immediately just start a new one. So there we go. We've got a big old Nia Jax. We did get Nia Jax there. Don't know why it's pretending that we didn't. But we have indeed. There she is. Lock that one down. So we also want to train up our Andrade and our Braun Breaker. So let's go for Andrade next. So that's going to bring him up 41 levels. It's not quite as massive as what I wanted, but that will do. We're not going to go into the deck editor, we're going to go into the draft board. So we'll have one pick left. That didn't help, so let's just go ahead and dust that. It was not helpful in the slightest. And let's see whereabouts everything sits. So the Cody Rhodes with no equipment on, with 0 matches, 7 out of the 15 variants, is actually just underneath our LA Knight at the moment. Our Triple H, I think, is up here because of this. Let's see if we detach that. Okay, so it's still stronger than the LA Knight is currently. We're going to have to get these 100 matches up on all these cards to see whereabouts they will slot in. once they are finished. But you can see that this one with 0 matches is already stronger than, of course, the regular WrestleMania 40 Cody Rhodes, who does have his 100 matches and has equipment attached as well. So this Cody Rhodes, the SE one with the championship, is a significantly stronger card, which is very, very cool indeed. And ring domination will be starting in 15 minutes. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to edit my deck. I'm going to, first of all, auto all of that. Next up, we're going to swap out these ones for the ones that still need some training. So Berto, he still needs his 100 games. We're going to swap out Cody as well. We're going to swap that into Andrade. We're going to swap this one out for the Braun Breaker. Stone Cold still needs his training up. We're going to leave the Triple H and the Undertaker in there because they will help out quite a bit. And do we have anything else here that really needs to be trained? No, the rest of those are completely fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to all male. We're going to go to our weakest ones. We're going to choose our 2 weakest cards, which is going to be Seth Rollins, and it is going to be the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And we're going to use that to lower the deck just a little bit here. You can still see that we're still in WrestleMania 40 tier, but that's going to give us slightly weaker opponents, which the remaining 10 cards there should be more than enough to beat. So we're going to swap out this one here because that only gives the ability to toughness. We're going to put in Mr. Sohn, which is going to give plus speed and charisma in addition. And we're going to keep these 2. That's completely fine. The only one that we're going to be weak on is going to be the power. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go into details and we're going to go into the equipment. And we're going to make sure that all of the equipment is fully leveled. And the ones that aren't, like these ones here, we're going to be training them up while we are going to be playing. This one we can't because it's in the Performance Center. Dang, that's very annoying. This one we're going to be training up while we play Ring Domination as well. So we're going to be doing quite a few things during this Ring Domination. Of course, whenever I get any cards off the draft board, I'm not going to be dusting them. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using them to train these cards that you see right here. We're going to be leveling everything up. And Stone Cold has his Stone Cold equipment on, which I think is completely fine. I think that is completely fair to leave that where it is. And the problem with these guys is you can see that they can't actually equip the items because it says here the equipment rarity is too high for this to be attached to this card. So those ones are just going to have to sit exactly as they are. And there we go. That is us set up for Ring Domination. It should be starting fairly soon in 11 minutes and 22 seconds. So I'm going to get underway and play that. But there you go. We've seen that. Let's go ahead and grab this very, very quickly. We've got some rewards from the web store pack. So of course, get your daily championship tokens. You also get your daily cheesesteaks. But this one here, this is a special one. This is the reward if you buy the battle pass. If you go onto the web store, you can go ahead and grab this. It gives you 4 rarity draft picks and 2,000 super coins, which is very, very cool of them. Let's go ahead, grab the last championship token and the last cheesesteaks as well. And then we're just going to close all those down so that it's not taking up any space. Then if we close this, it's going to give us 4 rare draft picks and see if we can get lucky here. Now, I've done this entire corner here, I've done this side here, and it hasn't really helped, so we're going to start going across the bottom instead and see if we can get any luckier there. Okay, that's 2 down. Whenever it starts loading there, I think that's it, going to start doing it. Let's go for this one. Nope, okay, so there's only 4 left. The Dakota Kai, I think, might help. We're still using Royal Rumbles for females. And that's the first time I've actually got this Bret Hart. That's crazy. And let's go ahead. Let's go into combinable first of all. Nope, it does not help. the Dakota Kai must already be a fortified 3. So we don't need that one. So let's instead go ahead and train up our Braun Breaker and our Andrade. So let's see here. We want to train up the Andrade first. That takes him up to level 71. Braun, that's going to give him 14 levels. Puts him to 73. And you always generally want to go for the weakest level, so they are roughly on the same kind of page as each other. So there we have Stone Cold, who is still working on his fortified 1, Andrade, who is now level 80 of 105, and Braun Breaker, who's level 73 of his 105. And the Andrade is a fortified 1 as well. Stone Cold still working just that little extra bit there. He's got 4 hours and 42 minutes left before he reaches that. And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. So we have obtained all of that. Let's take a quick look at the store. There's Extreme Bounty Breaker, Championship Tokens, Bloodline Pack, Invites Only. In terms of our collectibles, we still have 7 days and 22 hours left. I currently only have 15 of the tokens after getting my Pro Cody Rhodes. Just taking a quick look there to see if there was anything of any great interest. Nothing that I am particularly seeing. Let's take a quick glance into Extreme Bounty Breaker before we actually start. See if we can get lucky. I'm not going to pay any money into Bounty Breaker. We're just going to play it until we hit any item. We don't really want the cards. What we really want to see, yeah, we want to see either the peaks or the shields. The shields help significantly more. We want to, of course, stay away from these. That's what we want to definitely stay away from. That is another peak. So we're going to use a peak right now. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for this one. It just lowers the chance of hitting one of these hammers. Let's go ahead and do the same thing here. So let's go for this one. Okay, that didn't help. The next 3 are free. Now I believe we don't have any shields or any peaks, so we're just going into this one blind. We did get a peak, and we'll use it right now. So not that one. That's just another card, which unfortunately does not help us. Let's go for the top left and the bottom right. And there we go. Unfortunately, that is where we lose. We're going to give up there. We're not going to pay 400 credits. We're just going to give up, and we're going to lose all of those cards. And there we are. So that is Extreme Bounty Breaker done. And Ring Domination is going to start in 6 minutes. So I am going to make a start on that. Of course, let's take a quick look at Battle Pass. We have got ourselves our Rhea Ripley. So let's go ahead and claim that. We're not going to keep this image, we're just going to get rid of that card, but we're going to keep the image, but we're going to get rid of the card, is what I meant to say. And I'm sure that after doing Ring Domination, we'll be quite a few levels higher on this by the time we finish. Let's go ahead and claim our 30-win streak on 24/7 as well. Which means that when we do start Ring Domination, that will also help towards 24/7 and give us more opportunities to get more 24/7 defenses, so that we can get even more championship titles. And then we're going to see about using up these ones that cost 125, which is going to give you a bonus chance of either a fortified 1 American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, a Pro Red Rooster, or our very first of the Baileys, because I didn't get one the first time round. and all 3 of those would be very, very cool, and I would be happy to pay 125 tokens for, assuming that we even get 125 tokens by the end of those 7 days. So there we are, folks, with 4.5 minutes left to go. I'm going to finish this video up here, and we're going to start the Yeet ring domination of trying to take down and trying to win the main event JSO. And that is going to be it for this little video, folks. I really hope that you've all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe, and if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out, and we shall see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.